Coming at you live from outside of space and time. I'm Nyiam. Welcome to the feedback loop. Just wanted to make an update on the remote viewing future events project, looking forward for major news events of the upcoming month. So just wanted to highlight something from my session done at the end of June for July news events, major news events in July. Wanted to I make cryptographic proofs of my session work. So I create a SHA-256 hash of my files, and I upload them to the Bitcoin Cash blockchain so that there's a record, a immutable record of my work. It's time stamped and anyone can verify this. So this one was uploaded 14 days ago, so around the last day of June, first day of July. Let me just highlight some of the data here. So, my main impressions going into this session were dust, layers, structural layers with stress, a sense of voices yelling for help, levels, structures in life. I saw a column cracking, a support column cracking, structure breaks, screams, dusty, chalky, yells, stuff like that. I had a little site sketch here of a multi-level structure, voices, layers. Further into my session, I saw what looked like a 3-level structure, at least 3 levels to this, and almost like a pillar or a column, some kind of structural support here. And I got a sense of structural damage, collapse, a rumble and a shake. And this didn't feel like metropolitan skyscraper area. This felt like a little more on the rural side of things. Rumbles and shakes happen. I saw a number of life running, all bunching together, a sense of they're stuck. They panic to run and escape. People bunched together in one direction, yells. And my sense was like, it's almost like they're running to an escape route or the fire exit. And I see a whole bunch of people all trying to get down, kind of like a stairway or a narrow passageway all at once. My sense here was a collapse, a structural clip or buckle, which causes a downward collapse, and there's rubble, death, and detriments as a result of what I saw. And then I saw people digging through debris, a sense of emergency response, rubble, broken collapse, search and rescue. So that was my main impressions, and these were we talked about some of these impressions on the Crypto Viewing Patreon. We go through our perceptions for the upcoming month. So I mentioned in there that even though there was just that Florida collapse, I stated that I see another structure collapsing in July, and so 14 days in now, here it is on the New York Post. China hotel collapses, kills 8. Rescuers search for 9 missing. The cause of the collapse is still under investigation. It says the part that collapsed was 3 stories tall. So that was interesting. I saw like 3 levels at least. So here's an image of the actual, what it looked like before it collapsed. And as you can see here, this is not like skyscraper area. My sense was like this is more of like a rural feel to it. This is it here in the center. So here's just a comparison of the rescue workers digging through the rubble, my drawing of what I saw. And yeah, here's a comparison. The structure I drew there, and the rescue efforts happening there. So hopefully that's interesting. I know I hate to be the bearer of bad news all the time, but one thing to keep in mind is that when doing remote viewing, we're seeing things through the same perceptual lens that we have in our everyday lives, and human psychology is it works in a way that we tend to notice negative things. We put more attention on negative events, which kind of makes sense. We want to avoid bad things, so those things kind of stand out more to us. Compounded on the fact that the news media is hell bent on filling you with as much fear as possible, right? So hopefully that was interesting. If you're curious about remote viewing and you want to learn more, check out my website, thefeedbackloop.info. The link will be in the description below. You can see some of this data before it happens. If you check out the Crypto Viewing Patreon, that's at patreon.com/cryptoviewing. Myself and a couple other remote viewers, we look forward and try to see major news events before they happen. And we also work a bunch of other, mystery targets and cryptocurrency forecasts. So yeah, hopefully you found this interesting. If you like my work, consider making a donation. My details are here on screen. Once again, thank you for watching. One love, y'all.